low key, and I say I am. That's the super facts. Alright. So there's this trend going on right now. There's this trend going on right now. I think it's super corny. I think it's super dangerous. Um, and I think that it's gonna bite these people in the ass. Um, so because of the whole chud, because of all the race baiting, race war, propaganda that's going on, bro, that will never get over. It'll never end. It'll never end. But uh now people are, with the Carmelo Anthony thing, the Chud, the Builder stuff, so on and so forth. Whatever you can think of. These prejudiced people, racist people, whatever you want to call them, they're in the comment section and they're saying very hateful things, which isn't illegal, right? Being prejudiced isn't illegal. Talking shit about another race of people on the internet or in real life isn't illegal. The Constitution supposed to defend that shit. But anyway, these people are writing, hateful stuff in the comments section, and then from what I've seen, it's on Instagram. I don't know if they're doing this on Twitter too. I wouldn't doubt it. I don't know if they're doing this on other platforms, whatever. But from what I've seen, it's on Instagram. And for me, it's disgusting. And it's only pouring gasoline on this manufactured fire. On this bullshit ass fire that should never exist. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna play one of these videos, but it's sad, and people they're dependent on views. They're dependent on people to watch to the end of their video and all of this shit. It's fucking disgusting, bro. For them to pay their rent. Let's have a real conversation. Social media is the new 9 to 5. And it doesn't even matter. And that's when people start to sell their soul. When they start pushing the same exact propaganda that the mainstream media been pushing since its, conception. Let's have a real conversation. It's crazy. And once again, it's like how much energy. Once again, bro, the reason why we're in such a fucked up situation and world is because of misdirected energy. People have all the energy in the world to go dox strangers in the internet because something they said, because they're talking shit. But they don't have no energy to literally take back their fucking country. But you got energy to find people and call their jobs and at them and email and do all of it. But you don't have the energy to go outside and fucking build community. I mean, it's just like throw the whole fucking bro. And then you wonder why niggas say like, yo, the system has to go. And a lot of these people that are Agent Smiths of the, they gotta go too. It has to be a complete fucking. I mean, I'm not pro reboot. I'm pro destroy. You know what I'm saying? I'm pro eradicate. Why, yo, where's the meteorite? Where's the meteorite? Ain't about time for a meteorite. It's crazy, man. So anyway, you know, if I wasn't gonna make content about this, I wasn't gonna talk about this, I would have been blocked this person, because I don't watch shit that doesn't serve me any purpose. I don't watch shit that doesn't provide a solution. I don't watch shit that just keeps me in a low frequency. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like these other people. But I haven't blocked this dumb shit because I just want to use it as an example of what I'm trying to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Because this whole race war bullshit, like, dude, you gotta be a dumb, like, you're at the bottom. Like, you're at the bottom. You're at the bottom of the intellectual food chain. Like, you're a dumb fuck if in 2026 you're still worried about race. You're still falling for the race war propaganda. You're a dumb, useless fuck. If you don't realize that the class war trumps the race war, if you don't realize that the fucking satanic the satanic agenda trumps the class war and the race war, you know what I'm saying? Then you're basically fucking useless, man. You know what I mean? So get into this clip, man. And they get so excited about this shit.
Saying 20 years. Oh, we've got breaking news! See, Kat, I need you to know me. Because if you thought that saying this from your personal page was bad, right? And you thought if you got your black clients to hop in your comment section on your Instagram business page and vouch for you, these freaking coons here, oh, because it's about to get so much worse for you. Because, look, from your business page, where majority of your clients are black, and you using the N-word from your business page? Look! Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord in heaven. Oh, God. Oh, God. The N-word? The N-word? Really? Really? In Philly? Oh, it's raps. Oh, it's rap.
So, like, it's like, bro, this is why I never fucked with the internet. It's a bunch of cowards on the internet. If you really mad, if you really upset, then go see that person in real life. Pull up to their doorstep. If you got a problem with somebody, and talk to them man to man or woman to woman, whatever, address that person face to face. These coward internet games where you can just get somebody fired because they talk shit. Once again, last time I checked, you know what I mean? Hate speech is made up bullshit to censor us. So all of these people like this, all they're doing is adding to the fucking, you know what I'm saying, to the they're taking away from free speech. You know what I mean? Like, I'm pro, like, bro, once it's gone, it's gone. You see, everything else is going to hell. Everything else is all fucked up. Once we lose the ability, and we can't even, shit, they said in certain places, you can't even talk. Look at the algorithm. We'll just say, look at that. Look at the algorithm, and we'll go all the way back to COVID. You couldn't even talk. You couldn't even exercise your right to freely speak about fucking COVID without your channel getting nuked in the smithereens. Fast forward to today, Israel. You can't talk about them because everything you say is anti-Semitic. When in reality, because everything is backwards as fuck, we're anti-Zionists. That's what we are. That's what we are. But I'm like, dude, when I'm watching certain content, I'm like, okay, so this piece of shit, right? And it's like, fucking ridiculous. So am I a coon because I'm calling out this cowardly bullshit? Am I a coon because I'm the type of person, if I got a problem with somebody, if I'm really if I'm really affected and moved by something, that I'd rather show up to their front door and look them in the eye, and then whatever happens after that, that's what happens. You see what I'm saying? I'm a coon because I'm a real fucking nigga. You know what I'm saying? That it's just like anybody can, hide behind the fucking, laptop, whatever. They can hide behind an anonymous name, phone number, you know what I'm saying? And you can call and get somebody fired, but it's like, bro, you don't think that shit gonna turn around and come to you, man? You don't think they're gonna turn around and you think, oh, they're gonna take away their right to talk shit, but they're not gonna take away your right to talk shit? I can't stand these people, bro. I can't stand these people, bro. They have no ability, of foresight. They just all have this narcissistic tunnel vision. They're bottom feeders, bro. They're literally fucking bottom feeders, and they got to do this shit to maintain views. Like, it's disgusting, dude. That's what we've devolved into. A society, a race of fucking, a species of entities, you know what I mean, that our life revolves around views and shit. It's insane. And no solutions, no action, zero change. It's just all bullshit. It's just all fake outrage. It's just all tattletelling and snitching. It's all, feeding into the fucking divide, you know what I mean? The division. It's like, dog, what, you know what I mean? It's just some pussy ass shit. I don't know how else to say it, bro. You know what I mean? Like, with the whole Karmelo Anthony shit, yo, I'm tired, you know what I mean? Like, this shit is played out. Like, and what I'm saying is, what's played out is, like, the dominant society is played out. The narrative of non-black people killing black people is played out. And I said on my last video, the only fucking solution, which will never happen because it's like this new breed of black people and shit, they have to be forced to do anything positive for their own community, bro. That's just what. But I guess I'm a coon if I tell the truth, right? So unless the CIA comes up with some sort of operation nigga unity or some shit, and it forces black people, literally, I'm talking about physically forces black people to have to come together and be all in the same place and shit like that, black people will not come together. And I tell people, I'm like, yo, the solution is we have to self-segregate. It's as simple as that. But black people do not give a fuck enough about black people to self-segregate, so they never have to have the conversation, right, of a non-black person bringing harm to a black person. It's a very simple, I mean, I can't think of a more simple situation. It's the same as like a fucking you got a couple, like and going through a domestic violence situation. The girl is in the house and she keep getting beat up by the dude when he come home. Hey, how about you just don't be home? Like, if you don't want to get your ass beat, How about you just don't be there? How about you remove yourself from that environment? That way, a motherfucker, now that motherfucker can still beat your ass, but they have to try a little bit harder. You at least you're making them work. You know what I'm saying? These people, these dumbass black people, keep continuing living in racist fucking communities. And then they're like fucking flabbergasted when they get fucking shot and then the officer gets off. Like, what are you talking about? Then nobody stands on business. Nobody stands on business about shit. So it's just a bunch of black bitches, respectfully. It's a bunch of black bitches screaming and hooting and hollering, and nobody want to hear that shit. Then you got real elite Mount Rushmore type coons like Charleston White. He gonna come out acting like, you know, he's a I can't believe this dude just walks the earth freely, bro. It's crazy. He's up there with George Zimmerman, you know? But he comes out there, you know, playing this character like he gives a fuck about black people, which I've been said he don't give a fuck about he don't give a fuck about nobody but himself. But Charleston White comes out there and now acting like he gave a fuck about Karmelo and shit like that, and then turns around and sells these watermelon felon t-shirts. So it's like, yo, it's like, dude, it's like black people want to be entertained more than they want salvation, period. And it might not just be black people. It might be everybody. It might be all races. Let's have a real comment with the way society is set up today. We are choosing entertainment over salvation. Let's have a real conversation, bro. You know? So, am I tired? Yeah, I'm tired of hearing about the non-black person killing or murdering the black person and then nothing happening. You know what I mean? Yeah, that shit is played out. But at the same time, I'm also tired of motherfuckers not, you know, trying to find not taking any action to make solutions. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, the black community is sitting on their fucking hands waiting for the CIA or whoever, whatever, you know what I mean? Whatever great white hope. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that's why it's like, it's crazy. It's like, you know, and I'm not like, dude, I'm not like, I don't know everything about Malcolm X, but I know, you know, for all I know, Malcolm X could have been an agent too. But I know whatever the fuck Martin Luther King was on was pure bullshit. And a lot of white people won't understand this because they've never had to, the white community has never had to beg black people to get along with them. They've never had to do that. You know what I'm saying? At least in recent history. The white community has never had to fucking like risk their lives to get along with black people. You feel me? You know, like it's just the craziest shit. I couldn't, bro. They would have lynched me, dog. They would have lynched me, bro, right in front of the church, bro. Talking about, so wait, I'm getting my ass beat so I can drink out the same water. Fuck the water, nigga. Fuck they water fountain, bro. Fuck they diner. Fuck what they got going on. Respectfully, every single race or culture or group of people should have their own shit popping. Period. No race should have to depend on another race for survival. Can we please get along? What the fuck is wrong with you? How weak do you have to be? You know what I mean? And then it's like the people that fell for that shit, bro, it's crazy. Now it's like me, I've seen both sides, bro. I've experienced what it feels like to be in the presence of piece of shit black people and piece of shit white people. But I'm conscious enough to not fall for the fucking trap. The trap is, to allow division into your consciousness, into your heart, into your essence. It's not happening. That's the reaction that they want. Period. You know what I'm saying? I'm not falling for that, because there's white people that saved my life. There's white people that saved my life. And when I talk to black people and they're racist or whatever the fuck, prejudice, they literally hate white. I'm like, bro, that's some demonic shit, bro. You know what I mean? Because these coon ass niggas, Charleston White is a black Klansman. Charleston White is a black Klansman. A lot of these entertainers, LeBron James is a black Klansman. All of these entertainers and athletes is black Klansmen, because they got Michael Jordan is a black Klansman. I own hella Jordans, and that's what I'm saying. I'm not a biased person. I am on a molecular level. You know what I mean? On a spiritual level, I'm unbiased as fuck, bro. I own fucking Jordans and my dumbass will still say Jordan is a black Klansman. Niggas want to talk about Obama, a black Klansman. / Satanist. You know what I mean? But people get caught up in the idol worship. And when you put the truth on a pedestal, it doesn't allow you to idol worship anything other than the truth. You know what I'm saying? And this shit right here, dude, it's just gonna they're over here doxing people. People is in the comment section. It's like a fucking cult. It's like some gladiator shit. They're foaming at the mouth to get people to get fired and lose their jobs. And it's they just gonna turn around and do that to you, right? They gonna turn. So it's more censorship. It's more censorship. People don't realize, a lot of this shit is a trap. They let us do this dumb shit. They let us do a lot of dumb shit on the internet, and then they use it against us. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. My fucking phone's about to die, but I can't imagine being a grown man, bro. Even if I had a racist doctor or some shit like that, and I saw my doctor was online talking about, I hate N-words and they should all die. There should be a massive genocide and we should never. Guess what? Here's the solution. I'm gonna go see about that face to face, and I'm gonna ask them. I like looking people in the eye. That's who I am. I like looking people in the eye, and I like seeing what that energy about. You know what I'm saying? I like applying pressure. Pause. And then if they have the balls to say it to my face, honestly, I respect that shit. If a person is prejudiced and they got the balls to say it to your face and stand on how they feel, I respect that shit. But what I don't respect is somebody that won't be prejudiced in your face, but I also don't respect people that's tattletelling on the internet. I definitely don't respect that. I can never. So I would I'm either gonna crash out on the racist prejudiced person, okay? I'm gonna take action, Or I'm just going to remove myself from that environment. I'm going to laugh at their, low vibrational level of consciousness, because their delusion doesn't define my consciousness. Let's have a real conversation. Another person's low vibrations should not affect whatever vibration you on. And it's as simple as that. But people are so fucking caught up in their ego, and whatever stance they take, whatever side they pick in life, whatever ideologies they had that somebody told them to think, right? You know what I mean? Whatever, it's all programming, right? That becomes their identity, and they feel like they have to fight for it to the day they die. Like when perfect example, when I'm talking to people about flat Earth, it don't matter what shape the Earth is. Like right now, we going through some. If we found out the Earth was shaped like a Krabby Patty, is it gonna bring the price of gas down? No, you dumb fuck. If you're an incel, is it gonna get you laid? If you had piece of shit parents, is it gonna make them, come back and apologize for? No, they're narcissists. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't get. That's the trap. That's the divide and conquer. They want to fucking control every part of your, of your consciousness, bro. And it's not happening. It's not happening. It's not happening. Not for me. So when I'm seeing what's going on social media, and I'm seeing the paradigms and the propaganda that they literally like trap these people with, you know what I mean? I just laugh. You know what I mean? Because their delusion, their programming, it doesn't have shit to do with me. You know what I mean? So, I mean, there's it's just like, this shit is just so corny, bro. And once again, I grew up in an era where the internet, like, bro, you know what I mean? Like, motherfuckers went outside, bro. I came up during an era where you went outside. You grew up outside. We didn't grow up on the internet. I didn't grow up on the internet. We grew up outside. We was only using the internet to try to fucking get bitches. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, we wasn't trying to live vicariously through the internet. We wasn't trying to like create our personality. Like, we wasn't trying to find ourselves on a fake place, like in a fake place. Like, you know what I mean? It's crazy. This dude has almost 500,000 subscribers. Shit is corny. It's corny. It's corny. Let me see.
Hey, hold on, Tommy. Tommy, hold on, Tommy. Tommy, I'm not done with you yet, Tommy.
So this person says, "Shut the F up, you dumb N-word."
Tommy, hold on, Tommy. Tommy, I'm not done with you yet, Tommy. Hold on. You said shut up, you dumb N-word? What? Tommy! Hold on, I found out some shit about you, gang. Tommy! Why were you getting arrested 23 times? You're a 23-time felon. 23 times! That's the number Michael Jordan wore on the Bulls. That's the number LeBron James wore on the Cavaliers and the Lakers. Look! Bro, you talking about black folks' criminal records? You've been to jail 23 times. Bro.
Well, it's like, I've been called the N-word, bro. I've been called the N-word. I've been on YouTube for a very long time. I've been called the N-word. You know what I mean? Probably lost count. Probably lost count how many times I was called the N-word. Not one time did my brain even think to type in a person's name on Facebook, on Google, on whatever like jail website. My brain never even thought, because it's like, imagine being that weak that I need to investigate a fucking loser. I need to investigate a coward. No. Imagine being that weak. And that's why, like, bro, it's crazy. Imagine being that weak that somebody call you the N-word or somebody, whatever disrespectful, the most disrespectful word that applies to your culture. And you look there and you go on like prison.com and you look up their name and shit. They don't matter. They don't matter. You don't matter. I respect real life. If we're gonna have conflict, I respect real life conflict. Words on the internet don't fucking matter. And I can't believe that and then their excuses, well, it's all public information. But because somebody called you a dumb N-word, you think that gives you the right to get somebody fired from their job, how they feed their family? And what I was talking to Kelly, and I was like, what's going to happen is, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. When these racist people, it don't matter what group, white people, Asians, Spanish, whatever. When these people start getting fired, like they start, what up, Hurricane? I was listening to your album while I was working. But when these people start getting fired in real life in droves and they're losing their livelihood, that's when they're gonna start walking outside their door and start blowing black people the fuck away in real life. That's what's gonna happen. Because now you're fucking with somebody's birthright. And I wouldn't even be able to defend that. I'll be like, you're literally you're stealing a person's birthright away. We're becoming, this is like we're living like under a dictatorship or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So people are getting fired from their jobs because you have dozens of people. They say they say something racist or prejudiced on in the comment section, and then the content creator basically tells all his cult members, his minions, here's the phone number to their job. Here's the phone number to their job. Here's their job's email. Here's the fucking address. And then they get fired. They get fired because the CEO of the company could be a fucking outright, it could be a racist, but they just don't want to deal, you know what I mean? It's bad business. They don't want that publicity. Let's have a real conversation. It's as simple as that. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody is racist. Everybody is racist, bro. Everybody is prejudiced. Everybody is aware to certain stereotypes and shit. Everybody falls into certain stereotypes, bro. It just is what it is, bro. But the whole point is, you're supposed to find what you have in common with a person. You're supposed to find what you have in common with a person before you look for your differences, because that's the reaction that they want. And you're a fucking weak, bitch-made, pussy-ass coward if you a grown, especially if you're a grown-ass man. And it's sad that women do it because they say women are more mature than men. Yeah, that's propaganda. That's feminist propaganda. But never in my life have I even thought to pick the fucking phone up and tattletale on a soul. If I ever had a problem with somebody in my life where I felt disrespected, I'm at their front door. Facts. Period. So whatever this dumbass world we living in now, I don't respect it. It's corny and it's sad. It's just sad. And this is just like, bro, get me out of here, bro. It's corny, it's sad, and people have all the time in the world to drag each other down. We're in the peasant class. The peasants drag each other down while the evil satanic people lift each other up and cover for each other and protect each other. And what we do, we kill each other. You know what I'm saying? We allow the division, you know what I'm saying, to fill our hearts with hate and shit like that. And the evil motherfuckers at the top doing shit that we probably can't even imagine. We don't even have the capacity of the imagination of evil shit that they're doing, of the brand new evil shit. You know what I'm saying? We don't even know what they doing. And they hold each other down. They're loyal to each other. So yeah, bro. Fuck all of it. Fuck this shit, bro. Fuck all of that shit, but it's a video, man. My phone finna die. Appreciate everybody chiming in on the conversation. People not gonna be happy until you're not allowed to say shit. Cause now they gonna make it where they really about to make it where for you to use the internet, you're gonna have to give these people a copy of your identification just to go online. So there will be no more anonymous comments or nothing like that. Period. You know what I mean? These simple-minded goyim, let's have a real conversation. Because that's what you are, fucking goyim. If you fall for the left-right paradigm, you're a fucking goyim. If you vote, you're a goyim. You know? So these people not gonna be happy until they have no rights at all. Until they're paying for fucking air. You feel me? All that. Until they can't say shit. They hit me on, bro. I got put on timeout on Instagram for the first time ever. I got put on timeout on Instagram because I was watching a video and this fucking kid was like, he was just like tweaking out of his mind and shit. And I said in the comment section, I said, cocaine is a hell of a drug. The AI robots, because a human being would have realized, oh, that's fucking Charlie Murphy. That's Dave Chappelle. That's Dave Chappelle. That's a Dave Chappelle quotable. I said cocaine is a hell of a drug. They say you're flagged. You can't do shit for 3 days because you're trying to promote or distribute drugs. Bitch, I said cocaine is a hell of a drug. It's from Dave Chappelle. And they won't be happy until we're ruled, until we have AI judges and shit. Until fucking anyway, man. Anyway, they said for GTA, you might have to upload your ID just to play the game. And if you say some wild shit, you do some wild shit, enough people complain about you, you can be banned for life. You can be banned. I mean, bro, they ruined everything. We don't know how good we had it. We don't know how good we had it, man.